Hey everybody. So I was on Facebook today and there's all this stuff about masks and guns, and if you wear a mask, then, if you go out in public and you're in a public building, you can't wear a mask. So, what is the government going to do? Well, that's exactly it. They're probably not going to do much of shit because they don't want you to have guns and they do want you to wear masks. So there's the fucking conundrum, isn't it? Like, they want us. That's what I mean. They implement more and more rules to where you can do less and less and less. Like, you might be able to do, like, they'll implement a rule, but then they'll make a new rule that excludes the old rule. So then that rule didn't matter. Yeah, so now we're trying to figure out guns and masks. Yeah, these are problems that are going to keep arising just every time somebody's not fucking happy. And our country was founded on this. This is what we've done since we founded America. We have put everybody's belief system from all these countries into one country, and this is what happens. There's people that don't like guns. Well, they're usually from a certain culture. The American redneck motherfuckers like me. We all want guns. Yeah, I do think you need to go to the grocery store. It should be mandatory. Our government should be like, okay, if you're a law-abiding citizen, you haven't been in trouble for so many years, then you should be able to have a gun license, even if you have a past. They don't want reformed criminals that have changed their lives and are truly doing better. They don't want them to have guns. Why? Because we're the ones that have changed our lives around and realized that they're up to some shady ass shit. They are. They're a whole government. The people that control the purse strings, like the tax money we pay into. Where does the tax money go? Who controls it? Not the president, not the Senate. This is my point. Like, there's all these problems that people have just here in America. Not even the whole world, just America. And we can't even fix and figure out and work through these problems here in America. And why, you ask? Why can't we fix stuff here in America? Because so many people want change, Krista. So why can't we do it? Well, we can't implement change because there's too many different ideas on how to do it and what's the right way. And they're so far left field that you can't get a real, like, it's designed to help. Every new rule is designed to, like, help people a little and fuck them a lot. So keep that in mind when our lawmakers, our 80, 90-year-old, primarily white, really old lawmakers are sitting there making these stupid rules for us. But yeah, masks and guns. Masks and guns. They're gonna make us wear masks. What's next? Microchipping? I'm sure that's gonna happen too. They're gonna start throwing around the idea of microchipping us all because that's what our government thinks of us. If they can't make money off of you and they can't tell you what to do, they'd rather you just be dead. That's here in America. Doesn't that sound like such an American dream? Like a little slice of heaven. I mean, I know it's bad other places in the world, but it's not great here. It's not great. Yeah, as I'm putting in contacts, wearing a halfway decent clothes, but you know what? I work my ass off for what I have. Like, literally work myself to the point that I'm sick. I have to remind myself to eat and drink properly because I have 3 kids, special needs, no time. I work in a factory and, just life is crazy. So if I have something, I've worked my ass off for it. And I think that criminals should be entitled to have guns. If you're fresh out of fucking prison, you shouldn't be allowed to have a gun. But if you're, let's say, I don't know, 3 years, 5 years, no trouble, maybe like a speeding ticket or traffic infraction. But, if you're on the right path, you're staying on the right path. There shouldn't be any reason. That's what I mean. Our government keeps us pushed down. Once you're a felon, which I am a felon, you're always labeled a felon. You don't ever get to crawl out of that. You don't ever get to say, okay, you can go get yours, spend your more money to get your records sealed and expunged, but like, I don't have the money to do that, so I just have to be punished by my own government. You get punished by the doctors because the government owns the doctors, most of them anyways, and they all have to do what the government mandates and what the government says. So, everybody's that makes money and wants to make money, they all do what they're told, or they don't make no money. So that my question is, who controls that? That's what I'd like to know. I don't know. It's